Hey everybody, it's Robb Moffett. Guys, this week I don't have a project to show you guys. The couple things I've been working on didn't work out, so I'm video-less. I am without video this week, so I thought, you know what? It'd be fun for me to go over the people I feature on my channel. I've added 4 new ones, and I really like these people, so I enjoy talking about them and presenting them to you in case you've never noticed them on my channel before. I don't know why more people don't feature people on their channel. It's free. If you see somebody that doesn't have a lot of views that you think deserve more people watching them, it takes no time to put them on your channel. Let's go over the people I've got on my featured list. I've added 4 new ones. I'll go over the guys that been, and ladies have been on there for a long time. First is, let's start with Mr. Zoffinger. Zoffinger, oh Marty, I've been watching him since he first discovered the color orange. he he makes a lot of kayak fishing videos, but the guy is also an artist and a storyteller, and he's a very nice person. He in one of my favorite channels on YouTube. Um, he's been doing it for a long time now here in Florida. He's not from Florida. He's from up in New York. Um, Sounds a little bit like Christopher Walken. But he's got a great fishing channel, but he also does do-it-yourself stuff and sometimes just stories that are fun to listen to. Right now, he's got a business on the west coast of Florida where he rents kayaks, and along with 50 million other people in America, the business isn't doing so good right now. If you guys get over to the west coast of Florida, you want to check him out. Go fishing on one of his kayaks. And check out his channel too. He's got a lot of do-it-yourself stuff and some art stuff too. But good storyteller, good video maker. Check him out. Next one is, Mr. Buck. This guy, I started watching Buck because of his comedy videos. He's got 3 channels. His other channel is a cooking channel. It's got like 300,000 subscribers now because he does great videos on cooking. But I started watching because of his comedy stuff. He has got some really good things here. And he's also got just interesting slice of life videos too. But he doesn't have a lot of subscribers to this channel. But this is the one I first started subscribing to. And then when he started his cooking channel, I subscribed to that and I watch it religiously. He's got a lot of great down-to-earth cooking videos on his other channel. I recommend him highly. Oh, Brad's a good friend of mine on YouTube. He is, right now he's making a lot of knife videos, but if you don't like knife videos, it doesn't matter. Go look at his other videos he's got on his channel. If you're a prepper or do-it-yourselfer, he's got tons of videos on how to do stuff. He's not just a one topic channel. He's got, like, if you like solar ovens, you want to go see Brad's videos, and how to make stuff, repair stuff. He's got a lot of good experience in making and doing stuff. And he also has a lot of videos, just things are happening in his town and so on. It's fun to listen to too. 65 Ford, I've talked about him before. It's like nobody as young as he looks can know as much as he does. He is my favorite do-it-yourself video maker because he really knows stuff in depth. When he starts telling you how to do something, he doesn't have like a shallow surface knowledge. He knows, like, well, if you buy this, you probably want to buy this other one because after 4 years this part falls off and you can replace it, but if you replace it with this one, it's better to buy the other one because it's cheaper. And this one over here, if you leave it out in the sun, or if you make this mistake, you can fix it by doing this. Like, he's got a really, really in-depth knowledge of the things he talks about. It's not something he read on a forum somewhere. And he's very creative. I first started watching him because I was making a playlist of videos on how to make stuff out of pallets. He made half a dozen videos on how to construct this shed out of pallets, and it is wonderful, the job he did. And I realized if he is this creative just working with pallets, let me watch his other videos. And I subscribed immediately because he's got tons of good stuff that you don't see other places. Very original, very smart, well done videos. And plus, he's got a cool dog. Check out old 65 Ford, old Mr. Mo. Mr. Manic Mark. Mark, I've been watching him for years. He's only got like 400 subscribers. The thing about Mark is he's an artist. He's recorded music. He's written 3 books, which I have. He's done outsider paintings, and he's not ever talked about them hard at all. He doesn't sell his stuff. He's not like a lot of YouTubers that are on it to make money. He's an artist, and he just makes stuff that he enjoys doing. Now, for the last few years, he's been making a lot of videos on music, on just talking about albums. He has several blogs with over 12,000. I think he's got like 12,000 albums he's purchased and done reviews on. And he does a blog where he goes over each individual album and why he likes it and so on. But it's somebody I've been watching so long, it's like a neighbor. I know him even though I don't know him. And he talks about his adventures at the grocery store or the gym he's working out and doing yoga and stuff. It's just a fun time spending with a person you don't really know, but you do because you've been watching and listening to him for so long. Talk about personal things. It's maybe an acquired taste, but I respect Mark because he's not one of those persons that are always out there selling and hustling, trying to make money off YouTube. He's just trying to satisfy creative, artistic bent urges that he has to create content. And I respect him. I like Mark. He's a good guy. Who's next? Oh, Tula. These 2 people, youngsters, they bought an old boat. They fixed it up. They sold it, bought a newer boat. Then they fixed it up and bought a newer boat. The one fella, he works as a lifeguard, and Sierra, his girlfriend, or his wife, they're married, I'm not sure, but his significant other, I think she was a student. I don't know like if she has a profession. What I'm getting at, they're not lawyers and accountants. They're just regular average young people that little by little they worked on boats, and now they both spend time out in the Bahamas and traveling around, and they make wonderful, well-crafted, beautifully edited, pleasant to look at videos of people having a blast, not spending a lot of money out there in the world, enjoy it and experience it and sharing it with the rest of us. I really like these 2 people and their dog, Jetty. Really great channel. Fun to watch. And high quality value too, as far as the editing and the video making. Okay, Hollis. Hollis is a lady that makes music that it's not like too much mainstream. Like she doesn't sing like Adele, but who does? But she's real. She has authenticity, and she writes most of her songs, and she's got her own style. And something clicked. I kind of like her. The stuff some of her songs, they're kind of similar, but a few of them are really killer. A couple of them I've used a few of them on my cooking videos. And not that she would appreciate that, I don't think, but I gave her credit. But she's just an artist doing something that's a little bit different, maybe, but on her own terms. And I really respect what she's doing. Fun for me to listen to. She hasn't made one in 9 months, though. I don't know if she's gonna quit like a lot of people do. Drake is 3 people on a fairly decently sized big boat for me, out there traveling around in places nobody goes to and does videos on. They go to Iceland, they go to Greenland, they go to all sorts of places, and they're just really, really nice people. I enjoy watching them because when they make their videos, you get the sense that you're there. They're not making a video about it. You're in it. It's just really pleasant, high quality, well made videos, and really pleasant people. I like Drake, and I wish them the best of luck wherever they go. Hope they keep doing it for a long time. Oh, let's see. I'm still working on Susan. You know, I subscribed to her years ago, and I featured her almost immediately. But then she stopped making videos for several years, so I just took her off my feature list. But recently she started making videos again, and I put her back on immediately. Because if you're a prepper, or you like cooking or canning or gardening or making do with little money, she is an expert. She describes things in her videos so well, and she doesn't do like I do, a lot of pauses and learning how to talk. She's very well spoken, very articulate, and she has a lot of knowledge that she imparts with their videos, and she always ends it that she hopes it helps, and that's what she's just trying to do. She's not out here trying to make money off this. She's just trying to help, and she has a really strong fan base. People like her videos a lot and her personality. She quit for a while. I think she got married, and you know, people have a life other than YouTube. And if you get married, you have other things to do. But now she's starting to make. Her husband Bobby has got an excellent channel too. I think it's mhpgardener. I'll leave a link to it in the video description. He's got excellent videos on gardening. He makes his own greenhouses, and he puts out quality videos on gardening. So, but yeah, I recommend Susan highly. She has very unique videos that I don't see other people doing also. But if you're into prepping and doing cooking from your food storage or making things and growing things, you want to check her out. Excuse me. Okay, the next one is a new person. American Boathead is a young fella. He's making primarily little tiny boats. Now, there's a few other people out here that do this, but nobody makes them with the style that he does. They have a beautiful shape. It's hard to make a small boat that's 8 feet, 9 feet, that isn't dangerous, that's going to tip over and kill you. And it's even harder to make one that is safe to use, that has any style or looks decent. I forgot his name. I'm just going to call him Boathead. Mr. Boathead. He has so much style in the boats he makes, and he has a blast doing them. And he encourages other people on YouTube to make boats and make videos too. He was for a while making videos on a homemade submarine. he's got there's other people out there that might be more creative, but I don't know anybody who's making stuff with more style. Great. And he has a lot of fun in his videos. It's just, you get a really sense of fun watching Mr. Boathead. Next is another new one. Look, he's only got 3,000 or 4,000 subscribers. This guy should have 300,000 subscribers. There isn't anybody on YouTube that has a better sense of making things from improvising things. His channel is all about save it for parts. He takes stuff that's just in parts and he reassembles them into different things that he wants to make. Like here he's making a drone catching net launcher, potato cannon. I started watching him for his boats. He has some really cool boats, but he's got airboats and this type of boats and all sorts of things. I really recommend him highly because I think his channel is going to get big because he's sort of like Peter Stripel, where he is sort of a do-it-yourselfer at a really high level. But he doesn't promote himself like the other people do. That's one thing about all the people I feature on my channel. None of them are out there like, look at me, you know. They're all just doing it on their own terms. Last one, and not the least, but this one of the least amount of subscribers was Criminal. Maris Jones, I started watching her because she was on Vibe, and you know Vibe went out of business a couple years ago, which was terrible. She had some great Vibe videos, and was one of my favorites. And I found her on YouTube, and she has hardly any subscribers or even viewers. And the stuff that she makes is just so much work she puts into it. And the quality is so good. And she's so goofy and crazy in some of her videos, and so funny. And humor is so hard to do. I love humor more than almost anything. And I started watching her because of her humor. Go watch My Neighbor Crush. The production values are incredible, and she's got 400 views. And it's just a extremely funny song. I also go watch Keith Richards, the blacksmith. Where is he? If you can find the one, Keith Richards, the locksmith, every time I watch it, I laugh. It's only 46 seconds. But she and her friends do parodies of music a lot, but they also do some comedy stories that are fun to watch. So that's the last person that I added that was new to my feature list. I hope someone you would want to check out. And I think that's it. I don't know if I'll be adding any more. I don't want to get too many on my list, but these guys will be on there for a long time, I'm pretty sure. Sometimes I have to take people off because they stop making videos over the years, or they go crazy. I've had to take off a couple because they went off the edge. But these are the people I feature on my channel. There's no reason you can't be featuring people on your channel. It doesn't cost a thing. And I know they appreciate it if they find out. All right, guys. Hope this is something that is interesting to you in old Robb's homemade life. I'll be putting on new stuff hopefully next week. The quarantine has kind of locked me down. I haven't been out in my car since March 8th, only one time in 2 months. So I need to get to Home Depot and get some stuff and make some projects. And I'm working on fixing up my balcony, and I saw a little nesting dinghy called the Stasha. That looks like something I could build. I've always wanted a workshop, a garden, a place for my sailboat in any house I live in. I live in a one-bedroom apartment, and there's really hardly any room for a workshop or a garden or a boat. But I'm thinking I can get a small floating boat. I can start planting vegetables on other people's property. And I can make smaller workshop. So yeah, there's a way to yes. You just got to look for it. All right, guys, I've been rambling on there too long. Time to go. Hope you're all safe out there and you're enjoying yourself, and you come back and watch my stuff more often. And check out the people of the future. All right, take care. See you out there.